Yani tunyang'anywe Rigathi akiwa deputy president tuletewe mawaziri.
It's one act against this community that is never forgiven. And once you do it, there is no remedy. The matter is closed. The mountain has moved on, though humiliated and in shame.
Gachagua has responded to the president's claims that there is the evil spirit that has bewildered the Kenyans who are now opposing everything that his regime is doing. Gachagua has told the president that there is no need to abuse Kenyans who are criticizing his regime for continuous culture of peddling lies and unfulfilled promises. Other than that, he should be listening to those people since they're the one who have employed him through the elections. Let us listen in to what Gachagua has to say about this.
Hakuna haja ya kutukana raia. Hao wananchi wakitoa maoni yao, wewe sikiza tu. Hata kama upedi, hakuna haja ya kusema wako na mapepo, kwa sababu hakuna haja. There's no need. Nyinyi mko na mapepo? Sasa hakuna haja. Kama ni maneno ya ng'ombe unasema hii watu ni stupid nini, hakuna haja kutukana watu. Hata juzi naona wahubiri wanatukanwa ati wengine hawajasoma. Sasa some of us have no capacity to know yule mhubiri amesoma na hajasoma. There is no need to use vulgar language. Just respect the people of Kenya because it's the right thing to do.
Unajua tunakumbuka jinsi mlivyokuja kwetu. Wewe na rais mlikuwa watu wanyenyekevu, mlikuwa mnatuomba kura. Sasa kila kitu ni kifua. Ng'ombe na si ya mtu idungwe. Kama kuna kiti kitaletwa Nyeri, ni kiti kimoja cha president. Ama nyinyi mnasema gani? Kama kuna kiti, nimesikia kuna viti inatafutwa sijui ati interior, sijui mawaziri. Sisi nyinyi mnataka mawaziri? Yani tunyang'anywe Rigathi akiwa deputy president tuletewe mawaziri.
It's one act against this community that is never forgiven. And once you do it, there is no remedy. The matter is closed. The mountain has moved on, though humiliated and in shame.
Ferdinand Waititu now cries foul on how they were used by President William Samoei Ruto to peddle lies during the campaigns through promises that they are going to benefit the youth and Kinambamogas once they are elected in office, and they vehemently campaigned for President Ruto. Otherwise, it's seen as Ruto's administration is now seen to be oppressing Kenyans so much to an extent that the only person that they had voted from as their deputy president was even impeached, citing that Ruto's government even came with the Bible during the campaigns, which is something that convinced them to vote in this regime. But the opposite is seen. Ruto has no good intention towards developing this nation.
Sisi tulifanya kazi kubwa tukiambia vijana vile watafaidika mahasla. Si walidanganywa? Mama mboga tulikuwa naambia wangojee pesa, si walidanganywa? Ama namna gani nendeleaje maheni?
Kajiado North MP Onesmus Ngoyoyo has also criticized President William Ruto for trying to force vaccination of cattle, saying that they will not allow it in Kajiado, since this is something that is just proposed by Bill Gates, and they have not even taken that test in their country, but they now want to force it into Kenyan cattle, which is seen as using our livestock as guinea pigs. And the MP says that that vaccine contains genetic imponex, which is very dangerous to milk and meat that is being produced. Now, if you understand that, it means when you consume this milk, it will be having some cancerous cells. Even if you consume that meat, it will be having some cancerous cells. So at one time, remember, it is Bill Gates who did say that the world is overpopulated and the population needs to be reduced. It never took long when the corona came, and he was the very first person to issue these vaccines. So how could someone want people dead because the world is overpopulated? Then he's the very first person to bring in the vaccine. Second of it all, just the other day, people are being told the AstraZeneca vaccine that was given to them, it was not good for the humans, and now it has been taken off shelves. I couldn't agree more with the Kajiado North MP Onesmus Ngoyoyo. Let us listen to him as he communicates his point to the president.
Na kuna mpango, rais pamoja na Bill Gates wanasema watadunga ng'ombe zote za Kenya shindano. Kama jamii ya Kajiado, Narok, tumesema hatutakubali ng'ombe zidungwe. Kama unadunga ng'ombe, dunga yako. Na Mheshimiwa Rais, you cannot force vaccination on people's cattle or sheep and goat without their consent. Haiwezekani. One, before you vaccinate, una vaccinate nini? Ugonjwa gani iko? Number two, why are you forcing it on people? Kama tuko na foot and mouth, mimi naendaga kwa veterinary na mwambia kuja unidungie ng'ombe yangu. Why are you forcing a special vaccine created by Bill Gates, funded 80% by the same person, na unataka kutuambia ni lazima tuchukue hiyo vaccine? Your Excellency, you want to introduce genetic implants. It is dangerous to the product ya maziwa na pia na pia hao wazungu wanasema hivyo, wao wenyewe hawadungi ng'ombe yao, wanasema ng'ombe wa Afrika ndio iweze kudungwa. Hiyo itakuwa ni sawa kweli? Nikienda kumalizia, tunaenda msimu wa Christmas. Mimi natakia watu wengine wote Christmas njema, lakini rais akutane na Mwenyezi Mungu. Asanteni sana.
Okia Omtata, the Busia senator, says it's a government game plan to delay the IEBC constitution, and that the persons getting into the IEBC are motivated by money and they are being driven by self-gain interests. For instance, the question therefore is, how sure are we that these people are not going to use money as a factor to determine who becomes the president come the year 2027? Therefore, we are dealing here with integrity issues. We need people of class. We need people who have principles. We need people who will not change their principles depending on the situation that they find themselves in. Anyway, let us listen in to what Okia Omtata has got to say about this.
If an individual can fight tooth and nail to be part of the panel, what's the motivation? The motivation is money. Are we together? So if the motivation of these people who are going to the panel is money, then how sure are you that money will not determine who they elect as the commissioners?
Well, that's it for today. What's your thought? Give us your thought in the comment section below, whether you're watching from our YouTube channel or our Facebook page. Now, if you're watching from our YouTube channel and you love content of this nature, kindly subscribe and press notification button so anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. If you're watching from our Facebook page, kindly follow us for regular updates. Ahmed Khalif is my name for the unscripted talks here in DURB Radio. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuhu.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, DURB Radio ndio mpango mzima.